Greetings, Pikmin planters. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're here with episode, what are we at, 8, I think, of our Pikmin playthrough here on the channel. Since we did a double day yesterday, I'm getting mixed up on what day we're on / what episode it is, but I think 8 is correct. So, in the last episode, we did finish up here in the Forest of Hope, grabbing all the machine pieces, all the ship parts that were there. I think technically they're called ship parts. I keep calling them machine pieces. I don't know why. So, our next objective, shortly, is going to be to finish up in the Forest Navel. We still have, what is that, 7 parts to go there, but we are going to take a bit of a detour. I want to go to our new location, the Distant Spring, first, because I'm thinking, if I want to make this as 100%-ish of a playthrough as I can, that's going to include showing off all the creatures that are available in the game, and there is one here in the Distant Spring that later in the day count, you don't get to encounter. Like, it's gone from the game, so you never get to see it. If I do get 100%, though, we do see an ending where it shows all the creatures, but not really in action sort of thing. So, I'm going to show you a certain particular creature in this area. First, let's take a look at the map. This place is just ridden with machine parts, ship parts, machine pieces, whatever. There's quite a few to go. So, I will tell you, today is not really going to be priority collecting all these pieces. It's going to be, is my music working? This is why I need to get a new headset. I hear it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, today is not going to be mostly collecting or Pikmin producing day. It's just going to be a bit of exploration. And the first thing we're going to go take a look at is, as I said, this particular creature. Also, this stage, called the Distant Spring, is filled with a lot of water. So the blue Pikmin are going to be our go-tos for quite a bit of this. So this egg, right here, if you know... Okay, if you know what this is, let's do this again. If you don't know what this is, you're thinking, what are you doing, Professor? If you do know what this is, you're thinking, what are you doing, Professor? That's right, I want to hit this egg. Don't seem to be able to do that. So, but all it needs is some interaction, a little bit of love and care, and we get our friend. This thing is called the Smokey Prague. I'm trying to get a nice thumbnail with it. I don't know what to say about this thing. From what I understand, I think maybe some of the data, the lore about it, is it's made of antimatter or something. Like, it... Look, and it's not even paying attention to me. I'm not its target. It goes to your base camp. Its whole objective is to not... It doesn't even eat your Pikmin. If your Pikmin simply touch this thing, they die. You know, there's no way to save them. And check this out. I think he's about to do it. That roar, if you have Pikmin planted in the ground, that roar is so terrifying that your Pikmin run out, or pop out of the ground, just for him to walk over and kill. This thing, when I talk about... I want them to add, you know, beasts into Pikmin Bloom. I want the creatures. This is one creature that, A, I hope they never put in Pikmin Bloom, or B, make it regional, and the only region it's not in is Canada. You know, selfish? Oh yeah, but still. The Smokey Prague, I had to show it off just because it is terrifying, and anyone who has played Pikmin 1 knows about that. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to follow us if we leave base camp. It does stick around there, hoping to catch things, you know, unawares. Speaking of unawares, get up, dude. We need you. So, since we're not really going to focus on bringing anything back to base, because that thing will destroy as many of my Pikmin as it can, we're just going to try to set up some things here, like build bridges, maybe find some pieces to bring closer. This here, we're going to build this bridge, but there are sheer wigs blocking it. Are there? There they are. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little something. Well, you can see it right now. The sheer wig fell in the water and almost died immediately. What they do is they will land and try to get us, but if they go in water, they start to die. Now, the trick is, since this is a water-based stage, try to lure them into the water so that they come close to dying, and then they take to the air to try to stay alive. Then you can take them out, if you can aim good enough. Apparently I cannot. Get back here, you guys. Don't make an easy snack for these things. Alright, this looks like an easy one to grab. Well, not with his buddy popping up. Okay, you're going this over here? Okay, that's fine. We can deal with you here. Come on back. He burrowed underground underwater? That's not a smart move, dude. Alright, take to the skies. There we go. So I want to take care of these guys before, first of all, they eat a Pikmin, but also they will try to destroy the bridge once we've made it. Nope. No food for you today. One of you's got to get it. There we go. No, don't take anything back, please. We do not want to go near Mr. Smokey Prague. How many people out there who have played the Pikmin games have actually dealt with the Smokey Prague? I'll tell you, actually, if you do manage to defeat it, it leaves, I'm not sure what you call it, like it's not like a pellet, but it's some sort of something that it is worth 100 Pikmin when you bring it back to one of your onions. So it's likely you're going to lose a lot of Pikmin trying to defeat it. Fortunately, they at least do give you a good reward in the sense that you can get many Pikmin back. Okay, I'm going to check something else out here. We can get a machine piece ship part and bring it closer at least. This one here, I think. Are there any enemies in here? I know there's some water-bound enemies. I felt shaking. Was that just them? Oh, that's just them doing the bridge. Okay, I'm going to grab a few more blues. I don't like these guys. These guys are yellow wallywogs. Look at him getting ready. I'll show you what he does. He gets mad and tries to jump on you. We're not having that happen today. In fact, let's lure you away from my Pikmin bridge just in case trouble happens. Okay. Yeah, so Smokey Prague, worth a lot of Pikmin. What do you call it? Growing, plucking, but not, in my opinion, worth dealing with because of how many losses you can take. Like, if you throw them on its back, they're just simply gone. If you throw them towards the front of its head, it shakes them off and immediately will roll forward and just take them out. And that ain't good. You did not make it? Get up here. So, let me tell you though, when I did a no-death run of this game, believe it or not, I did defeat the Smokey Prague. It's way scarier than it needs to be. Okay, so you guys... is there enough space for you if I leave these there? Or am I supposed to do it like this? Hang on. Okay, I fell down. Can I get around? How do I get up from here? Oh, right over here. Okay. So you're supposed to have them up here. There's a ledge that's blocking them from falling down. And you simply walk over this way. Use the C stick to keep them going with you. And direct them to grab this. Get in there, guys. I'll just dismiss. They should all be able to get it there. Alright, now, at least we can get it down. Let's get it close to base camp. Oh, they fell down. You see that? Hope they can still pick it up. I found the repair-type bolt. This robotic marvel can fix just about anything in the ship that's broken. That's good, because I get terribly bored fixing little glitches. Are you guys good? Still got enough up there? A couple short. Okay, let's grab you or throw you guys up here. That should be good to finish that up. Now I'm going to follow them back. I'm going to escort them to be very careful about what kind of things we encounter along the way. They're almost done that bridge. Good stuff. If I could bring this piece, this machine part, back to the shore, then any of my Pikmin could grab it, right? Just keep this guy distracted. There we go. Slip past. And now make sure Smokey Prague won't cause him any troubles. And that should be good there. Now, for safety's sake, guys, run back to your onion. Fortunately, when the Smokey Prague roars, it doesn't bring them out of the onion. That would be horrifying if it could do that. But once they're inside, they are safe. Let's go back and grab our other buddies. Try to get this guy to look at us here. This way, dude. So, essentially, I'm going to try to get through this without killing or engaging even in battle as many creatures as possible, because they're so scary, some of them. Yeah, so today, as I say, it's going to be more of a setting the stage kind of a day. This bridge is now done. You guys want to join up with me? I'm going to hide you back in the onion. And I'm going to do a little bit of my own exploration, my own recon. I got to see what we're dealing with. Well, we could build this. Wait, is that a bug there? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's much up here, though. It might be just leads to, well, we'll find out. What is up there? Hey, there's a way we can get around here. Oh, wait, no, hang on. So why would they have to go up there? Maybe I can get up there at some point? Yeah, I'll just bring them back for now. But at least we built that. Okay, get that done out of the way. Hide back in your onion, boys. Now, you did see something, if you were eagle-eyed enough, up here, this red flower. We haven't dealt with these yet, and we will at some point. These are called candy pop buds, and I see another cannon beetle. Do you see it? The candy pop buds, we're going to deal with them later. There's one ship part you need to use them to manage to pick up. But for the time being, what are you doing here? This guy, I think we dealt with him before, maybe? Maybe not. He's not a problem, though. He will fly down and snatch a couple of your Pikmin. He's called the swooping snitch bug, and all he does is plant them in the ground. You just gotta, like, pluck them out again. And these guys are kind of bad. Look, there's another guy. There's so many creatures. I'll talk about them as we encounter them. How about that? So what do we have going on over here? We got a bomb wall. There's another stick they could build. We have another bridge that we need the blues to build to get this piece. And we got some more of these shear wigs. They should be easy to deal with thanks to the water. And I remember there is another wall to break over here. Okay, yeah, so blue Pikmin are going to be important coming down this way. We also need to break this open to get our Pikmin through. Look at this place. Look how big. Just take a moment, too, to admire, like, the graphics here. Like, the tree stumps, the carved out stumps here. What are you? You're another machine piece, another ship part. There's so much to pick up here. It's amazing. And there's so many enemies. More shear wigs! Okay, and we're seeing our first instance of fire hazards in the game as well. Another stick wall. This is crazy. Especially since I can just walk around that. What do you guys think? For those of you who have only played Pikmin Bloom, because actually I keep getting comments, people saying that they haven't played the main Pikmin games yet. What do you think about all these creatures? Would you like to see them in Pikmin Bloom? I know I would. Even as much as I say I'm scared of Smokey Prague, the Snagrits are scary too, you know, it's all loads of terrifying. It would still add interesting context to the game, you know, complications, and I would love that kind of stuff. More problems to deal with. Because although we've lost some Pikmin in this adventure, I can deal with these problems. Okay, so we're back at base camp here. Is there anything else we have time for? There's only probably, like, say, 20 seconds left. The reason I wanted to build this bridge is because the next thing we're going to do... Now, by the time we come back here again, after clearing out the forest navel, the shear wigs might actually have taken care of the bridge, eaten it back down. But over here, you can get yourself some bomb rocks. There's also one of these candy pop buds. There's also... I found my massage machine! Put this right down in the lower back area and let it go to work. I can't wait until I get it installed again, as my lower lumbar region has been paining me ever since the crash. Ah, sweet relief. But to get that back, we gotta... First, we gotta probably take it through this water if we take blue Pikmin, and then there's all these guys to worry about. That might be the best way to do it. And then I could just lure these Wollywogs away. I should specify yellow Wollywogs. They are not the only Wollywogs in this game. Hello, Mr. Prague. How's your progress going? Not good? Well, glad to hear it. Look, he just hangs out. It's almost... Let's just take a good close look at him here. It's almost like he's not really an enemy. He doesn't intentionally... I don't think he intentionally wants to do any harm. Maybe it's just like... if he's trapped between dimensions, like he was in the Berenstain dimension and only halfway made it into the Berenstain dimension. Maybe that's why his body's in a state of antimatter flux, and he just wants a friend? Look, he's trying to hang out. That's why he calls out to the Pikmin. He's lonely. That's kind of sad. That could be him shaking his head no, saying, you got it all wrong, I just want to kill. So we're not going to let that happen, though. Anyway, this is going to be the end of the day. I just wanted to show off what this guy's about, what can happen without actually showing you Pikmin dying. What if he's in the end cutscene? That'd be awesome, like the end of day cutscene. Pretty sure he's not, but that would be cool. Anyway, so that's a little sneak peek at what we have to look forward to in the distant spring. Quite a lot of water to deal with, a bunch of different barricades, but we're not ready just yet. But by the time we come back here, I think the Smokey Prague's time frame should be over. So we don't got to worry about it showing up again. Now, if I was to go back here, would he be gone immediately? Or would the egg still be there? If I'm still within the time frame, I wonder. I don't know. So, as of right now, no ship machine piece part progress. But we did at least move one closer. And there's a few we should be able to get. The reason we needed to build that bridge, and we may need to rebuild it again, though, is because there's some rock walls that we need to blow open. And I guess the bomb rocks over there are not the only bomb rocks we can get, but they are, you know, a reliable way to get to them for a quick start. And I think those big guys, the black with the red spots, they seem to be guarding a lot of the bomb rocks. Anyways, 10 days since impact, there appears to be a large cluster of parts here. If my calculations are correct, then I should be able to recover virtually all of my missing ship parts. But not quite all of them. Unfortunately, there still seem to be some pieces that remain unaccounted for. I must find 17 more parts to further increase the Dolphin's range. And that's going to be quite a bit of a challenge. 17 pieces left to go. But wait. 17... It says parts remaining 18, so there's like... He says there's parts unaccounted for. One is missing, so... Anyway, we got 20 days. We should be able to burn through a number of these parts in the next few episodes, but for the time being, we are done. No one lost today, but no one sprouted either. Alright. For today, I want to say thank you folks for continuing to watch the Pikmin adventure here on the channel, and if you enjoyed today's episode, pop that like button with the old click if you like to do so. And if you want to subscribe for some more Pikmin content, if you're not yet subscribed, you know what to do. Hit subscribe, click the bell button for notifications, and let me know what you think of this episode down in the comments. To go the extra mile to help support and sponsor our channel as well, you can click the join button and see which tier seems interesting to you if you'd like to sign up and help sponsor our channel today. I have created new emojis for the channel. I got space for 2 more as well. And you can have fun with them as a channel member. Not only do you get to use the custom emojis on our comments and live stream chats, you can also use them in... No, sorry, you also get member badges to show how your hat is evolving, much like mine has. Alright, enough rambling, we're done. Thank you again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and until next time, I'll catch you... That's our ending this one.